It is May 1st. The grass crew is officially heading out. And now here comes the landscape crew. Going to do like literally some of the last cleanups before they start projects. And we're doing a sod project. I didn't really shoot much this morning, but good morning. It is, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock on Thursday, May 1st. And I'm listening to some Boston, baby. I'll take copyright for this. We're grading this whole front yard out, so that and over here. Definitely aren't from Boston. Great band. Talk about a way to get me hyped up on a Thursday. This dirt's wicked good. I think I'm gonna bring it to the shaker and they can make some loom out of it. The only thing about this property that stinks is I'm loading everything into the big truck. Everywhere here is an incline, so I'm parking it over here to load it. Boston live last year. My buddy Ryan that works at Raphael now, he invited me to the Oktoberfest in Swampscott last year. And one of the founding fathers of the band Boston was in Swampscott and he decided to play for Oktoberfest. So I think it was a $5 admission fee to the Oktoberfest and I got to see Boston live. For relevance, that's Swampscott right there across the bay. Alright, so it is 10 o'clock. We got the first side all ripped up. And in the back of the truck, which is basically a full load, it's right around 7 yards, give or take. Just trying to find a place to dump it. I have 3 places in mind, but I'm just kind of shopping. So we'll see who gets back to me first out of the 3. Alright, so I don't know which dump I'm going to yet, but I'm gonna run up to the office quick because one of my mowing guys just asked for t-shirts or long sleeve shirts because it's kind of that temperature right now where it definitely ain't hoodie weather. But I don't know. Right here against the ocean, it's not really short sleeve, I guess, yet, just with the wind and everything, but we'll start trucking up to my house where the office is, get him a shirt, and then go from there. Hopefully we'll have a place to dump by then. Start banging through the gears. Hey, how are you?
I can't tell in the picture. Is it loomy or is it gravelly?
No gravel. A little bit of grass mixed in, but I don't know if that makes a difference for you.
Nope. If it's organic, he will take it.
I was actually talking to the homeowner. They had it sodded about 5 years ago, so all that loom's fairly new. But they just apparently it's created divots, which is why we're here.
Yeah, I don't. You know where to dump it. I'll make sure just in that back corner. There's stuff there, but just dump it wherever you can.
Yeah, I'll try and get it right up on the pile as close as I can.
Perfect. How many loads do you think you have?
Probably 2 trips of 7, like 7 yards.
There's room. If you have to, just push it back with the loader. If it's sticking out too far.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. That's Paul. He's awesome. He's a great guy to work with. It's my buddy. When I was a little kid, he was like one of my mentors going into this trade. One of the guys I looked up to as a little kid, like, how do I become him, you know? It's gonna sound crazy, but that's why earlier this year, me and him drove the same pickup truck, and now me and him have the same dump truck. I've always kind of emulated myself around him. I saw him, and I saw that he's successful in what he does. I was always told at a really young age, if you want to become someone in some type of field, find someone, and I feel like I've seen it in a couple of Instagram like motivational talks. If you find yourself wanting to go into a specific line of work, find someone who's really good at what you want to do and just become friends with them. Learn from them. And I'm lucky, a lot of the guys that I talk to are a lot older than me, so they come with a lot more experience than I do. You know? Sometimes it's best to just sit next to them, shut up and listen, because they have a lot of wisdom to give. Some of the old timers in this industry. They'll teach you a lot of do's and a lot of don'ts, so that way you don't have to make those don'ts yourself. But no, he's been wicked. He's a wicked good guy to me. So we're gonna go dump down his yard, which is sweet. Oh, look at this handsome devil. Essential warrior there, Captain Strobes. Those things are bright. I need to strobe my truck up for the winter. I say that, I don't even use it for plowing. Let's face it, I'm gonna use it for hauling and look like every other jackass driving around one with strobes on, you know? I feel like every freaking truck that I happen to drive by inland has its strobes on. Loaded, not loaded, empty, no matter what, strobes stay on. You know why? Because we're essential. We're coming to cut your grass. Every time I see this truck, I can't wait for this winter when we do the backpack box on this thing. I'm a Peterbilt, right? I identify as a Peterbilt. off of this. The top, kid. Like, I only got a little pile going right now. So we'll probably end up taking 2 loads of like 7 or 8 yards out of there today. So that'll help this load grow a little bit. It's a shower, not a grower, that pile. Put those there for now. I will say, on the next one that I do, I'm going to do a roller tarp. Or not a roller tarp, one of the auto tarps with the switch inside the cab. Oh, here comes Jackie. Right, it is 2:10 and this place is basically done. Only thing left is we have about a yard or so of dirt in that truck to dress up this before we put down sod tomorrow morning. Yeah, I got my 3rd load loaded up right now. She's a hefty load and a little more to the driver's side than the passenger side, but it's not much. It's probably like 6-7 yards in there. I forgot my bungees in the cab. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys down the yard. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Where'd I put my bungees? Ah, right here. Yeah, we'll see you guys down the yard in like 10 minutes. So I really don't want to come back out here because it's a half an hour away from our yard, so this is the best we're gonna get. 3 pallets shoved into that fucking thing. Alright, let's call our guy. Let him know that we got his stuff. Leaving Northeast right now with your sod.
Alright, are you coming this way or you want me to meet you in the hut?
I can come to the yard.
Alright, I'll be waiting for you. We'll just throw in the back of my truck and get out of here.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, I'll see you.
Alright, bye-bye. Sweet. Time to get out of here. Hope we don't have any trouble on our ride back. Alright, so it's exactly noon right now. We got 2 out of 3 of the pallets laid, and this is where it's got us. So I think it might look like we got a lot done, which we did, considering we started laying at 9:30, but that 1 pallet will probably take us the rest of the day because this is the easy part, laying it out. We still got a little bit more to lay out. That's going to be easy, but the hard part, or not the hard part, but the more time consuming part is yet to come. We got to do all these little cuts. So we'll come in with our we use the same tool actually that people use to edge their mulch beds. Obviously here they don't have to do that with the cobblestone that Mary installed last year, but what we're gonna have to do here is just use a metal edger and edge everything out. And it's not crazy time consuming, it's just more time consuming than laying it down. How old are you? Because you look like 42. And he's like, I just turned 56. And I was like, geez.
That's great.
Anyways, it's 2:45 right now. Wrapping up on this client's lawn. He's also a YouTuber. His name is Jailbreak Overlanding. Made a new friend out of this. He was nice enough, he gave me a couple of mic setups and then a couple.
You're gonna throw these little pieces away?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a couple, okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. Bombarded everywhere today. So his Instagram and YouTube is Jailbreak Overlander. He's a little bit bigger than us, let's just say that. But yeah, he was nice enough. He gave me a couple mics and a couple of my, mounts for my GoPro. So shout out to him and his channel. Everybody, if you're watching mine, go over and watch his. Pretty cool, some of the stuff that he does out there, overlanding and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, we'll water this all down and then probably that'll be about it for today. Call it a day. Early Friday.